Salutare omnes, this is Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek. And now that we've defeated Colonel in battle, he won't be bothering us again for a while. We're halfway through the Mavericks, and at this point of the game it really isn't quite as important what order you do the rest in. Though of course some still work better than others. But as far as which one I'm going to do fifth, I choose Slash Beast in the military train stage. This guy actually isn't a bad choice to do earlier, in fact, because the stage has a heart tank you can get without any power-ups, and the stage isn't very hard and the boss isn't very hard. But yeah, Slash Beast, he defends the military train to protect the supply of goods. And his stage mostly takes place on top of said train. It also has very good music. I didn't pay too much attention to Slash Beast's theme the first time through the game, but yeah, now I quite like it. So, now that we have the plasma shot, we can pretty much murderalize everything that's in our way. So, now in this first section, you'll come across these guys that throw bombs and blow off the back end of the train. Because apparently losing that many supplies is less of a problem than having X on the train. But yeah, the train stage, it has these guys throwing bombs, it has these crates that you can destroy, it has mets, interestingly. Now, the blue crates you can't destroy, at least not with regular X. You can if you have a ride armor, but, well, obviously I don't have one, so... Or those guys, and of course we have the bats. If you watch my X6 LP, you might remember them from Rainy Turtleoid's stage. Among others. Come on, die. I'm glad you can shoot through walls in this game. That makes dealing with those bomb-throwing guys a bit easier. Once again, those large laser cannons you want to destroy as soon as possible, before they get a chance to fire either their laser or their missiles. Fortunately, with the plasma shot, that's easy. And let's blow off the train car again, but this time we're not moving on to the next section of the train. We have a sub-boss to deal with. It has these three spike arm things that it'll shoot out at intervals, and it has that thing on top of it, and whoa! That did a lot of damage, holy crap! See, I normally do this stage earlier in the game and don't have the plasma shot, but wow, I did not realize that thing destroyed that sub-boss so quickly. 2 shots! Nice. That's not even a difficult sub-boss if you're facing it, like, without any upgrades, but man. Did I mention I like the plasma shot? If anything, it's, like, too powerful. In any case, well, we're in Area 2, and it's more or less the same as Area 1, except with a few new hazards, like these guys in ride armor. Once again, plasma shot, though they don't die nearly as quickly to it as the other, enemies do. And speaking of ride armor, now we get to ride in one ourselves. Yay! And we get to destroy the blue crates. Now this ride armor isn't the same as the one from Storm Owl's stage. And the train is exploding under us. This ride armor can't hover, and it doesn't have a homing shot. Wow, that's a lot of bats. But it does have a punch, and it does have that slash. And there's our heart tank, right out in plain sight. And you can still get it if this train car blows up, which it usually does, but it apparently didn't this time for whatever reason. Needless to say, when you're in the ride armor, it takes damage instead of X. It's actually not as powerful as you'd expect, compared to the plasma shot at least, but it's good. And I got hit too many times while in it. When it starts flashing, you know it's about to explode. Excuse me, but can I just destroy you and steal your ride armor? You don't get to keep the ride armor for the entire remainder of the stage anyway, because right here, that high wall, you can't get over it in the ride armor. So you'd have to get out anyway at that point. Now, the train stops and immediately these guys come running at you. The destroy them, avoid them, whatever. We'll keep running back and forth along the ground there until get rid of him, I guess. Or go scroll him off screen. And now we have a broken expanse of ground with lots of bottomless pits. And we're back on the train. Or possibly a different train. Can't destroy that blue crate, because you can't take the ride armor that far, of course. More laser cannons. Nope, not today. And the music just looped. And now it's time for Slash Beast. Yeah, once again, there's no boss door, for whatever reason. You just go right into where he is, and apparently he's fast enough to keep up with the speeding train. Challenging my unit was both foolish and reckless. You are nothing more than my prey. One that is soon to be retired. Now Slash Beast, his signature move is that, Twin Slasher. He also can just stand there and roar at you, and he can jump across the screen like that. Generally, you want to keep your distance from him. That gives you more time to react to whatever he's going to do. Ow. Unless, of course, you fall right on top of him. That attack is problematic because it does so darn much damage. And it comes out very fast. Also, shakes you off the wall if you happen to be on it. Whoa. Nope. And he has that pounce move and that guard move. Those two he doesn't seem to do too often. Interestingly, if you use the twin... Ow! Ow! I didn't know he could do that. I don't think I'd ever gotten caught by that move before, but he's down. His weakness is the Twin Slasher, or not the Twin Slasher, what am I talking about? The Jet Stingray's weapon, the Ground Hunter, and incidentally, if you use it on him, it actually disables some of his attacks. Unfortunately, that means that he uses the dashing one more often. And we got the Twin Slasher. It shoots Twin Slashers forward. Well, I would hope it shoots Twin Slashers in two directions. This weapon has wide-range capabilities, making it easier to hit enemies. And not really. I mean, it does shoot... Well, it basically shoots the same thing that Slash Beast was shooting in the boss battle, except X's are pink instead of green. Those crescent-shaped projectiles. And it shoots them at close to the same angles, too, so... Not very good for hitting enemies that are in direct line with you. So I suppose it could be more useful than it is. Though if you charge it up, it actually shoots like a huge barrage of Twin Slashers that more or less covers the entire vertical expanse of the screen. But, well, we'll get to see that next time. For now, that's 5 Mavericks down, and that's the end of this episode. So I'll see you in the next one.